This is my single woman series, episode 3, and I wanted to talk more because I spoke about in one of the previous episodes about if you're single and you want to be married, but you want to practice being really single before that you're married, so that when you're in this relationship you can have a fresh chance with this man who you will be married to for the rest of your life. That's the hypothetical we're using. If you're on this journey with me, the hypothetical we're using is that you get married once to one man and it works out with him for the rest of your life. Not saying that there's never going to be issues or anything like that, but it's more so that we're not focusing so much on what everything could go wrong. So this series is for those women who are above the age of 25, or you can be below the age of 25, actually that's totally fine, but it's women who are single and want to be married. And again, if you are not that, you can still watch this video and hopefully take some notes, or hopefully there's something that will be of substance and of value to you from this video. So thank you for tuning in. In the other episode, one of the episodes, I spoke about how women will go out, not every woman, but some women will go out and they will see any man, like we're even at the gas station. And now, of course, I'm not saying if you happen to look in the direction of a man, that means you're checking him out. Like, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, but if you did check in the direction and your eyes stayed on the man for in a way that was like wondering, could this be my husband? That is what part of this video is going to be about. And now, of course, I'm not saying that God doesn't do that for some people, where you will look at one person, you've never met them before, you don't know them from a can of paint or a bar of soap or from the bill of $1, but you are curious, is this your husband? I've heard testimonies from women talking about that. I don't hear testimonies from women talking about that non-stop though, because I don't, like, it's true. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but usually from first glance of looking at a man, you from what at least my experience and from people that from the world that I've watched, is that usually the woman isn't gonna think from first glance this is her husband for sure. Like, she's not gonna know. Okay, I feel like men are more blessed in that department, where God tells them before he tells the woman. That's on average. That's just, I could be wrong. I don't think I am though. And so now if you're single, even if you're in a relationship, like, women still do this, you know. They know they've got a man and they'll still wonder if someone else is actually their man. Like, that's honestly, that's ridiculous. Now, no, not a lot of women do this. I don't think most I think good, faithful women don't struggle with this at a certain point in their life. You know why? Because they work on that. Because if there's a desire in your heart to be married, of course you're going to be curious about who is that man that could be your husband. So that's okay. There's nothing wrong with the desire, but you need to have self-control even in that area. So you can't, if you're doing the thing of trying to actually be single before you open yourself up to the idea of even going on a date, if you are doing that, then you need to work on this part that I touched on in the previous video, but I wanted to elaborate on it more in this episode. It is, you must not look at men that way. You mustn't. You must look at men as if it's another woman. I don't mean like, oh wow, you're a lesbian. Like, I mean there is no it is indifferent when you see a man at a gas station or at church, or look, I'm gonna speak for the world, at a club, at the park, at the family braai, at anywhere, at the coffee shop, when you're taking your MacBook and he also has a rose gold MacBook, so that you need to cut that stuff out. You must treat a man like he is another creation of God's, who is very likely not your man. It's just go through your phase of doing that in your single phase, right? You are single, you are not going on dates, you're not sleeping around, you don't have a bunch of niggas' numbers, you don't follow millions of different dudes on social media, you're not lusting after other men, you're not doing that, okay? That takes work, and part of what is going to help you to be able to achieve that stuff, so that you're genuinely single before you get married, before you meet the love of your life, if you haven't already, but before that it becomes official and you guys get married, you have to have done this, where you went to the mall, for example, and that time you went to the mall, not a man was on your mind. No man was on your mind. Like, no one, like not even the man who was next to you in the aisle, the rack of clothes next to you, and he was looking at clothes, and like I said in the other video, in the same Gucci store that he books an appointment to be at the same time as you by coincidence. Like, now you need to be able to know that a man can walk past you and you're not gonna wonder nothing. Like, even if you look at the man, there is absolutely no lust, there is nothing. It is just another man, as if it's just another woman walking by. Now you have nothing to prove, but you have to prove that to yourself. At least you have to prove that to yourself, because trust me, like, if a man wants to marry you, and I'm not speaking for men, I'm just speaking from what I believe. If a man wants to marry you, right, a normal man, one who is monogamous, like a normal man who wants one woman, he's gonna want to know that you only have eyes for him. So if you don't have that, like, now I'm not saying that's the primary reason that's why you're gonna do it, but that's gonna be another reason that's gonna be automatic. It's gonna be automatic, because you did it for you first. You did it. Like, you did it for you first, where you don't check out other guys. You don't. Not now. Not now, and not ever. Like, if you did it before, well, okay. Well, life happens. Move on. But I'm saying, like, from now till eternity, you do not look at other men lustfully. Like, you don't. Like, it should only be your man that you are like, damn, like, you know what I mean? That should only be your man. So a great way for that to be net, and that's going to be so much easier if you already were good at doing that when you were single, because trust me now, this man is not always going to be available for you. He's not. So now what are you going to do? Go look for the attention of another man? Go start checking out other men? I swear to God. Where did it go? I'm looking for another song. Okay, back. You need to realize that when you get into a relationship, and I'm sure you've been in one before, or 5 or 6, however many, but at some point you gotta realize, unless you dated total losers, which happens, it's fine, like, people make mistakes, but you need to realize, what do you need to realize? You need to realize that this man has a life outside of you. Now, of course, that doesn't mean you're not on his mind non-stop. That's what you want, right? Like, he's constantly thinking about you. Almost the way God's thinking about you, like more than the grains of sand in the world, like, he's thinking about you. Like, that's how much he thinks about you. But you don't deserve that. You don't. When this man is not around and he's making money for you, and and putting himself out there. Like, he's literally like thinking for both of you guys, like what, how can I make more money so that I can buy her this. He's a man is a provider, okay? He is. Even if you have your own money and you can still buy 5 Porsches or 5 data bundles, okay? Like, you have your, a man is designed that way. Like I said in another video, a man wants to do this. A man wants to buy his mother a house. Now, think about the woman that he's sleeping nose to nose with in his bed, his wife. Why the frick would he not want to do the same, if not more, for her? Like, that's just, men want to do that. Like, the average man who is the average husband wants to do that. Like, I didn't make the rules. That's what they want to do. They want to do that. So while he's, with all that in mind, he's not 24/7 in your face, and he's got a life, right? He has a life. His life didn't like, oh, now he cut off his whole friend group and his whole family group because of you. And like, some men do that, and I'm so sorry, that's wrong. But like, for whatever reason they did it, whether it's her fault or his fault, is wrong. But yeah, you need to realize he's not gonna be his eyes are not on you 24/7. It's impossible. Sometimes he's got to close them. Otherwise, yeah, I'm kidding. He has to close his eyes. He's looking at his phone. He's driving. He's at work. He's working. He's doing this. If you cannot accept that, then you need to practice. You need to if you can't comprehend that that's gonna happen, that you're gonna need to know that you're still good, even if he is like in another country, or even if he is working on his car, like he's fixing his car outside, and you dressed up so well, and you want, like, I swear to God, like that you don't deserve that man who's doing that for himself and for you. You don't deserve that man. If you're gonna be like, no, I must now, let me go like get attention from another man. Let me go quickly like a whole bunch of other men's pictures just to prove a point. Let me stray. Let me lust in my heart. Even girls, ladies, women, you can't do that. Like, why? What? You expect him to do that, to not do that for you, but you can't do the same. Now, I'm not saying that means you must have a penis and as well, like, or he must also have a vagina. But I'm saying certain things have to be reciprocated. Like, we are different, yes, as in there are males and females, okay? But there are some things that are not different. Some things that are the exact same, just in different genders, okay? But some things are the same. Like, the thing is, you must be okay with being on your own sometimes. Not like you guys are breaking up and stuff, but you need to be okay with your own space. And so a great way to make sure that happens is to be already good at that before you're dating. Like, before you're even dating this man. Like, before this man says, hey, can you be my girl? Like, before that, you need to be good at that. That is something you have to be good at. So if you're already in a relationship, work on that now. Like, work on it immediately, effective immediately. But otherwise, if you're not dating, you are safe, you're good, you're good, girl, you're Gucci, literally. You're Gucci and a couple of Louis as well. But for sure, you want to make sure that you are good at that, because then I swear it's going to be so easy to be comfortable in your own skin alone. Like, you're going to be able to be yourself more, and because your mind isn't flooded with this, you know. Again, there's nothing wrong with the desire of wanting love and wanting to be loved and wanting to have all eyes on you by your man who you don't have yet, like just, you know, and a hypothetical, like what you dream about is that this man gouges his eyes out, like when you guys are not around each other, like then he gouges his eyes out, and then only when you guys are around together, then he puts his eyes back in, so that he genuinely only has eyes for you. You know, like we dream about that stuff. Yeah, like cool. Please stop, women. Please, guys, can you please stop going out and being like, wow, that guy's so hot, that guy's so hot, that guy's so hot. Like, I hate it when women do that, because it really, it genuinely confuses me. It does confuse me, because I'm like, man, like, focus on yourself, babes. Like, look at how good you look. Like, a man will come along, honey. Like, I'm not gonna say you're single and you happen to notice that a man's attractive to you, like, now that means you're a Satan worshiper, or like, and if you are a Satan worshiper, let me use another example. Now it means that you are a Christian. Sorry, I'm kidding, guys. Now it means that you are the most demonic, evil person in the world, because you happen to notice that you, a single woman, happen to notice that another man happens to be attractive. Like, look, I don't know if I'm alone in this, but I go out of my way to not even notice that. Like, I do. Like, I do, because not because I'm now all of a sudden blind and now all of a sudden everyone's ugly, but because I don't even want it to lead into lust. Now, let's say when I get into a relationship and my partner, who will be my husband, has a friend who looks wonderful, like he looks great, like he dressed up really well, and like everyone's giving him compliments and stuff. I'm obviously, and I feel like I'm obviously like, man, you look good, bro, like wow. But women, swear to me, where they like, oh wow, God, like why didn't I go for his friend? You need to be homeless. You deserve to be homeless. You do. Why the frick would you do that? But then he must have eyes only for you. So I swear, like, you must get this kind of stuff. Like, again, you're doing this for you so that you can enjoy your single life and not constantly be thinking about men. Like, you actually are like a kid again who only had to focus on cartoons and homework. Now, obviously, no, that's not. It's a small, tiny example, but you were watching cartoons without thinking about a relationship that doesn't exist. And like, there were times. Now it's like harder as you're an adult and you're like still single, or you're single again. Now you're gonna think about it more and differently, because now you've got more experience with life. So you understand, you know what a penis looks like. You know, like you've probably been kissed and you're like, damn, I want to be kissed, and or you like whatever. But if you can get that out of the way and genuinely be okay with being single, where that doesn't get crushed when you leave the house and you go to the beach and you see another man who is in his swimsuit, you shouldn't even be you shouldn't. Why do women do this? Why do women check men out? Like, it does, like, yes, there are men who do this as well, but this, I'm speaking for women. Why do you guys do this? Like, why? Like, tell me, like, why do you do this? But you're single. Like, I mean, obviously it's double wrong if you do this and you're not single. But why are you lusting after other men? Whether they know you back or whether they don't know you. Like, why are you doing that? Like, don't you have a life? Don't you have hobbies? Isn't there other stuff that you want to do with your time? Because there's more to life than that. Because I swear, doing that is not gonna keep a man from noticing that you're his wife. It's not. So it's so much easier if you already keep your eyes to yourself, because then you're not gonna feel, yeah, you're gonna feel lonely sometimes, but I mean, it's like a lonely that's like bearable, because you're secure with being by yourself, like you are. But now the bonus that comes with doing that, and as I mentioned, addressed this earlier, but just to bring it back up, the bonus that comes with that is that your man is gonna feel more secure with you. He's going to, because you already don't struggle with lusting after other niggas. White or black now. You already don't have that problem. So now it's gonna benefit your man. Like it is whether you like it or not, it's gonna benefit him. So it is like, so there's two blessings that I can think of that comes with that, is that you are comfortable being by yourself. So you think about it, like if you actually go to the mall or go to the beach, go out anywhere in the world, and you're single and you're going by yourself, for example, or even with your friends, but I'm using a by yourself example. Don't you want to be able to know you're enjoying your cup of coffee at the coffee shop, and you're like enjoying your company, and you're more present, you can see the sky better, you can read the book better, instead of being like, oh, I hope these niggas are checking me out, oh god, I looked at man who just pawned. Like, that's not a life, that's not enjoyable, it's not like, that is not, it's not fun. I swear it's not, because I've been there, like I have years ago. Obviously I'm not a loser, kidding. If you do that, you're not a loser. Just work on it though, otherwise you will become a loser. I swear to god, it's loser energy for a woman to keep doing that, especially if you are over the age of 25. At some point things need to change, right? Like at some point you cannot approach life like a man is on the center cover of your magazine, okay? Because then when you are in a relationship, that man is the center of your cover, he's the cover and the centerfold of your magazine. So it's gonna happen. So chill, like don't worry, it's gonna happen. So yeah, you will be able to be more present if you're single and you don't go out like constantly checking out other men or hoping that men are checking you out. You're not doing that. And when I say check out, man, I'm using I'm umbrellaing it. There's different ways, and ladies, you know your own ways, so please don't play dumb. Well, she didn't use this example, so that means that I'm good, I can still be a loser. Like, use your brain. Love you, use your brain. And then your man is gonna feel so good. Like obviously, like again, I'm talking about a normal guy, like the man you're praying about, not a fool who is like projecting his guilty conscience on you and says and accuses you of checking out other men. No, like obviously a man who has had his own life experiences is gonna wonder, I hope she's not checking out other niggas. Like that's just, sorry, he's a human. But don't you want to know that you are not doing that? And he's eventually going to realize, wow, she's not doing that. Like, I swear, you are going to be so happy, much happier in that relationship. You will. Because now you've got two people who feel secure and safe with each other. Do you think a man wants to know that he is giving his all? He is literally doing everything. He's being what you want a man to be in your life. Do you think he's gonna be okay with knowing that you have eyes for everyone as well as him? You're a loser. You are a loser. So keep your eyes to yourself, ladies. Please keep your eyes to yourself. Start now, because if you want that and you currently struggle with that and you're single, trust me, you are in the best place to do that. So don't feel bad. Like actually just realize, damn, like okay, cool, awesome, bet I can work on this now, I'm still good. Because you can't only start working on that when you get into a relationship. Like no, man, no, because trust me, lust is a sin. It is. We're gonna lust in things. We're gonna covet. We're gonna like, I don't know, like, this is a bit much, but we're gonna lose our minds over seeing a Gucci bag. Okay, bet, like, I'm not asking you to be perfect in certain things like that, but at least get it out of the way with men, please. Especially if you want to be married, and like, you can put all of the expectations of the man, but give yourself some standards as well. Give yourself those expectations. You will never regret it. You won't. Even if that relationship, the next one you get into, doesn't work out, at least you know that you were really that bitch. You were. Like, don't you want to know that you're that bitch? Don't you want to know that you're her? Like, you all women, you all deserve to be her, but you will never be her if you're a loser. I swear. If you have city girl energy, now I like one of the two of these songs, so this isn't about the city girls, but if you have city girl energy, no, okay, I only like one or two of these songs because it got me through a hard time. Otherwise, I don't listen to them because it's just too much. It's too vulgar for me. It is, like, I'm sorry, it is, like, I don't, come on, I already have enough problems. But like, if you have city girl energy, bro, you're a loser. You're a loser. You're a bitch. You're a hoe. You are, like, even you are. You're wasting your life. You need, because then you're not actually as successful as you can be. Even if you have $2 million in all of your bank accounts somehow, and $5 billion in stocks, and yeah, I'm giving major examples. Wow, get used to it. I dream big, okay? Even if that, how much more money could you have if you're not a city girl energy, like constantly on a niggas, like constantly like nigga this, nigga that. Okay, sorry for the swear word. It's not a swear word in some people's eyes. But I mean, nigger, like, I'm not talking about a black man or a white man. I'm just saying, like, men. Sorry, okay, like, not to be disrespectful to the men, for any men watching this. Like, honestly, I do it more so as a joke. Like, you know, as time goes by, as you see more of my content and you realize that, okay, she's just like, come on, like, what can I say? Okay? But you need, like, don't you... You would be such a better woman. You'd be even more successful if you don't have city girl energy. Like, we can come for the men all we want, but then never hold ourselves accountable and realize that we're becoming like the men we warn other women about. No, you gotta cut that out now. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thank you, and stay tuned for episode 4. I'm not sure when it's gonna come out. I just moved. I mean, look, I'm in heaven. But yeah, take care. Bye. Ciao, Bella. Fico mesmo agradecida for those who watched.